Yo, it's Evan from Octane Electrons. Gonna do another video on the KSPEAKER motorcycle speakers. So I did one on the handlebar mount, kind of soundbar style, that I put on my XR, and I've really been liking it. It's been fun and sounds good. I got another set of the kind of bullet style handlebar mounted ones. So you can see these. It's called the Set Sail S7. And I wanted something. I'm selling this nice old 80, what is it? Yeah, 1980 FLT King of the Highway Tour Glide. But I'm riding it quite a bit till it sells. It's a really fun bike. Got it all tuned up well and running good. But I didn't want to cut the fairing or anything, so I'm going to put these on the handlebars because they can just be easily removed. So we'll put them on here, be able to have some music while we're cruising. And I thought that'd be pretty fun because these are easily removable and I can swap them to another bike. So yeah, let's check them out. Okay, so again, these are the S7 kind of bullet style ones. All right, you can connect the battery and feel the beautiful music first, right on. All right, audio system user manual. We'll figure it out in a second. If it's anything like the other soundbar style, these are super easy to connect, so I'm not too worried about it. Looks like we have an antenna, remote antenna. That's cool for radio connection. Comes with battery plug, so gives you battery, like SAE plug for battery charging, but that's what the speakers will plug into as well. So we can see the harness coming out of them. We have the battery connection right there, an antenna plug. I like they give you a remote antenna. That's kind of cool. Probably gets pretty decent radio reception then. Let's open these up. Okay. So there is the speaker. So pretty decent size. They're, what, probably 4 or 5 inches long, 3-inch diameter. Power, volume, I assume, mode control. So should be pretty easy and simple. 2 of them, they're in black, matching. Fuses, mounting hardware, Allen key, and there is our handlebar clamps. So, should be very easy to mount. We're going to use the clamps on the handlebars, see what rubber shims we need. These are 1-inch bars, so we'll see. So, I'm going to get, let me turn the bars here. Okay. So we'll see. I'm going to put them probably here on the sides. Let me get them mounted up. And I'll show you what it looks like. 1 second. Let's take a look at the setup. So I mounted these on these 1-inch bars. So the clamps are just hooked together. The backside, as you can see, comes with different size rubber shims. So I used for a 1-inch bar, use the inner slot on the clamp and then the thinnest shim. And put your little lock washer on, crank them down all the way. Did that on both sides. So easy to mount. Was able to kind of center them around the gauges, and they're easily removable. You can swap them onto other bikes, no problem. And I really like the setup to power these because it is just the battery plug. So on this Tour Glide, batteries behind the side panel here, behind the bag. Removed all that, so I attached. I didn't already have a battery tender plug. If you already have one, or a SAE type battery charger plug, that's all it is. So you can see it coming off the battery there. Then for the speakers, they just plug right in. Okay. Now, we're leaving them like this. I'm going to see how I like them on this bike. I could move them to another bike, so I'm not like fully permanently tying up the wiring everywhere, but I routed my wire. So for now, it's up underneath the tank. Just run right along here. I'll pull the tank sometime soon and tie this so it's not sitting right on the heads. But I think that'll be okay for right now. There's plenty of air moving down there. And then it runs under the seat and plugs in. So super easy. I run up there. Now I'm going to do a different job. If I keep them on this bike long term, I'll do a different job of routing this for now. So this is, being a Tour Glide, it has a fixed fairing. So the fairing doesn't move. It's attached to the frame. But the gauges and all move with the bars. So I put the radio antenna right here in the center. Just sticks on with some 3M tape, super easy. And then I'm running the jumper wire for the speaker. So one speaker has a jumper, as you can see, that goes over and it attaches to the harness for the other speaker that has power. So there's the harness coming out for power and antenna. You can see my antenna is tied up and then attached right there to the antenna plug. And then the other speaker is attached right down there with the screw plug. So they're all modular, unplug easily, so you can route it how you want. I'm running it like this for now. So I tied up along my cables because they move with the bars. So I'm tied up a little bit along my throttle cable and my clutch cable. That lets me have the wire here and lets it rotate easily as the gauges move. So works just fine. Now let's check it out. I didn't connect it to Bluetooth since I don't want my phone picking it up. But if you just hold power button, it'll come right on.
FM mode.
Okay. And it'll come on to radio mode. And then if you press the mode button,
Bluetooth mode.
It'll switch to Bluetooth. And it just goes into pairing mode. Your phone will detect it in your Bluetooth menu, so super easy to add. In Bluetooth mode, you can press the button to play pause on mode. You can turn forward or backward, right or left to skip tracks. Power, hold for on and off, and then power is also volume. So super easy. I'm going to switch back to radio.
FM mode.
So I don't have a great super strong radio station right here. So plenty of volume out of these things, just like the speaker bar version. They're super loud. And I think they work well. They look good. They fit on the side of the gauges. Give me some volume right there. You can see I'm looking at this windscreen. I may cut it down narrower, but the antenna will work right there. So the whole setup works fine. For an old King of the Highway FLT cruiser that I don't have much money into, I think this will be a fun addition. Sounds good. Give me some music to jam. So right on. Yep, that's it. Hope you like them. These K speakers are good. They do a good job, good volume, super easy to install. Do make sure you power them off when you're done because they're not attached to a key switch at all, so you have to remember to turn them off, not drain your battery. Otherwise, great speakers. Look nice, well built, sealed, waterproof, nice sealed connections. Pretty much everything you'd want from a good set of handlebar speakers. So right on. Thanks for checking it out. See you next time.